I am really pushing it close with this one. I think this is a good setup. Normally I have this blind open, don't I? That's just embarrassing. Anyway, so as you can tell, I'm looking a little fancier today. I have chapter meeting tonight. For those of you who don't know what chapter meeting is, it is the name of your meeting when you're in a sorority. It's your weekly meeting that you have where you just keep everyone updated with everything. For those of you who don't know, I am the chapter president of Theta Phi Alpha here at the University of Cincinnati, and we have meeting in exactly 1 hour. That's why I said I'm pushing it this week. But I'm already behind schedule with posting. I'm sorry, recruitment's been crazy. I'm gonna pop right back up in there. In the meantime, enjoy this gay content. Hello beautiful people, my name is Georgia.bridge and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Why is it not focusing on me? I'm getting angry. There we go. Sorry, low point. Anyway, today I'm going to be telling you guys how Anyway, today I'm going to be telling you guys how I came out to my immediate family as bisexual. 1 second. Hi, lovers. Can you close the door? I'm recording, sorry. My fly is down all the way. These pants are not very functional. So anyway, for those of you who don't know, my name is Georgia.bridge. I am bisexual. My YouTube video is kind of, my YouTube life here is kind of all about, you know what? No. I recently, oh God, how am I gonna do this intro? I'm bisexual, okay? I've made a lot of videos about it here on YouTube. It's kind of how I got my takeoff. It's not kind of how, it's exactly how I got my takeoff. God, these people are so loud. My sisters, I love them, but they're loud. In all my videos, I talk about how I always leave my DMs open because I like to talk to people, because that's kind of all I wanted when I was going through this whole situation of coming out and coming to terms with my bisexuality and being okay with it and telling people. So I always leave my DMs open to talk to people if they're feeling a little lost. I'll just go ahead and pop up my social media real quick. DM me whenever. I will try my very hardest to respond. But yeah, a lot of the messages that I get is, how did you come out? Like, I don't know how to. I know that I want to, but I'm not sure what to do. So I'm not gonna tell you guys like how to come out, because it's such a personal journey and it's totally dependent on however you're feeling in the situation. But this is how I came out to my immediate family, and maybe it'll help you guys out there. Yeah, be some kind of inspiration if you're in need of it. So in 2016, when I started college, that's when I really started coming to terms with my bisexuality to myself. Before, in like high school, I just brushed it off and was like, nope, I love boys, always have, always will. Sister, you're so wrong. College, I was like, for sure, I'm definitely into girls, but I'm just not gonna tell anyone ever. And my little sister, actually, her name is Hope, love her to death. She is a lesbian, so she came out before me, but she originally came out as bisexual, mainly because she didn't know in herself that she was a lesbian quite yet, but we all knew from the get-go. Let the record show that. Haha, love her, love you, Hope, you lesbian. Yeah, so Hope originally came out as bisexual, and then later she came out as lesbian. So when I realized I was bisexual, I was pretty much only comfortable telling Hope because I knew that Hope would get it. So actually, me being the wuss that I am, I texted her. She guessed it too. I said something along the lines of like, hey, I need to talk to you. She was like, what's up? She knew that I was starting to love Fifth Harmony and Lauren Haregi and Camila Cameron. I said, I forget exactly what I said, but I said something along the lines of like, I need to talk to you, and I was like, I need to tell you something. She was like, what? And I was like typing it out, and she goes, you're bisexual. And I go, yeah, like, how'd you know? From there, it kind of just became like the little secret between us. I told her that in December of 2016. It took me 7 months, June/July, I forget, of 2017. That's when I realized that, well, to preface, I tell my mom absolutely everything in the world. Love her to death. She gives the most amazing advice I could ever ask for. And I wanted advice about a girl that I liked because my mom gives such the best advice. So I got more comfortable with myself in those 7 months. I sat down with my mom on her bed the day before I was supposed to go on vacation with my dad's side of the family. At this point, Hope had like switched from bisexuality to lesbianism. So I sat her down. I was like, Mom, there's something I need to tell you. She was like, what is it, honey? I said, well, you know how originally Hope came out as bisexual and for her it was a phase. And my mom was like, yeah. And I go, I want to let you know. And I'm like starting to like get all choked up. I'm like, I'm bisexual and it's not a phase. That's it. That's what I said. And she was like, okay, that's okay. And we had like a good quick little talk. I was still like extremely uncomfortable, but like I just knew that I had to tell my mom. I couldn't go on without telling my mom. And then that relationship blossomed from there. And then the very last person that I needed to come out to was my dad. And I was so nervous to come out to him just because he's very traditional, born and raised in North Carolina. But he accepts Hope. He still accepts Hope completely being gay. What worried me is that, well, also with my mom and just the older generation in general, I feel like they don't really understand bisexuality. They think it's a phase when it's not. It's not a phase. Bring it circle around into June of 2018, so a full year after I told my mom, 2-ish years after I was coming to senses with myself. It took me a long time. I was so nervous. I knew that it was time to tell him because I was getting so comfortable in myself. Every single one of my friends at college knew, Hope knew, my mom knew, my stepsisters knew, my stepmom knew. She didn't tell him. That's like, bless her, she's number one for that. So I knew that I needed to tell him because I would look at him every single time and just want to blurt it out. But I couldn't find the right words. It was such a struggle. So one night I wrote him a letter and I sat outside of his room and waited for him, and he like walked out and I said like, I need to talk to you. So we went into, it's kind of funny. My dad and my stepmom have a very big closet. So we went in the closet. And the closet's like the size of a room anyway. So I hand him the letter. I immediately sink down and just start like bawling my eyes out as he's reading this letter. I'm bawling. I'm literally on uncontrollably like after he read the letter and he's like, Georgia, it's okay, it's okay. And like he hugged me and he said that like he didn't care. He just wanted me to be happy. And that's all I've gotten since. And it's just been so special and so sweet and so kind to know that my family supports me so much when I really truly need their support. So yeah, that is how I came out to my immediate family. Then I made a dope ass video about it on YouTube, posted it on all my social media so I could tell the rest of my family and friends because I didn't feel like waiting till Thanksgiving and all that jazz. Yeah, that's it. I hope this was able to help someone. Again, DM's always open. Let me know if you need to talk. And I love you all. If you're going through the journey of coming out, remember that it is your own journey and you don't have to do anything for anyone. You don't have to come out if you're not ready. So listen to yourself, listen to your heart. You'll be fine. You've got an entire community, including myself, that will support you 24/7, no questions asked. So just know that you always have that in your back pocket. All right, that's all for this week. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. See you beautiful people next week. And don't forget to be yourself. I was doing really well on the not stuttering for the last part. Don't forget to be your best self. Love you, bye.